Azimio coalition leader Raila Odinga has announced his exit from active politics to concentrate on his African Union Commission Chairmanship bid. Odinga, who spoke during a joint press conference with Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi, described his exit from active politics as a transitional phase to continental politics. And as Apollo Kamau reports, President William Ruto is expected to formally launch Raila's candidacy campaign on Tuesday next week.
With just 6 months away to the crucial vote on who will be the next chair of the African Union Commission at Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, Azimio coalition leader Raila Odinga has announced his exit from the volatile volcano crater that is Kenyan politics to concentrate on continental campaigns for the seat.
I'm not going to be very active in Kenyan politics henceforth, as I continue now to focus my attention on the continental campaign. But it is a phase, it is a transitional phase from active participation in Kenyan politics to moving towards African continental politics.
Odinga's announcement is good news to Wiper Party leader Kalonzo Musyoka, who seeks to succeed him as Azimio leader. That in itself a major boost to the preparations for his 2027 bid. For President William Ruto, Odinga's exit will be an added feather to the cap, having convinced or co-opted him to join his broad-based government. If Odinga wins the AUC seat, Ruto supporters argue that 2027 will be a walkover for the president in his second-term presidential bid.
At the moment, I'm involved in the campaign, but that does not mean that Kenya ceases to exist.
With the clock ticking ahead of an intensive shuttle diplomacy process across various African capitals, President William Ruto will formally launch Odinga's candidacy next week as Kenya engages high gear for the campaigns, which will include a live televised debate called Mujadala Africa.
Just as we cheered our athletes in the recent Olympics, let us lend our full support to Honorable Raila as he carries the Kenya flag high in the race for the chairmanship of the African Union Commission. This is more than a candidacy. It is a national mission. Honorable Raila Odinga represents Kenya's voice, values, and aspirations on the continent.
Odinga has said his focus as a Pan-Africanist is on solving the continent's challenges, including desperate journeys by the youth to Europe due to unemployment, while outlining his vision on African integration and infrastructure development, economic transformation of the continent, climate action, peace and security, among other crucial sectors on the continent. Kenya's campaign to sell Odinga's candidacy across the continent formally begins on Tuesday next week, when President William Ruto unveils the campaign 6 months to the crucial vote in Addis, where Odinga will be facing off 3 other African countries, Djibouti, Madagascar, and Mauritius. Apollo Kamau, TV47 in Nairobi.